Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to the episode of our legendary Ma Teng Qiang only campaign. We pick things up for episode 17 in turn 93 in the winter season of 212. So last episode we ended with an attempt to capture Sun Ce and Lu Fan. It didn't work out, but they're still here on the map, so we still have a shot, and we have armies closing in on them so they can't go anywhere. This army is a little beat, but we're still strong enough to fight them. So all we really need to do here is let them run away a little bit. Maybe even set up an ambush if we can. We can't do it within their city zone, but if we exit their city zone and still have 25% movement, we can. So if they move, we'll be able to ambush them, and then we can have another shot with all our shaman abilities or items. Now, I don't think they stack because only 10% is being activated when we look at the capture chance when we install the second one. So we're going to actually remove this one, so next turn we can put them onto this army in case they need to come over here to get them. And in case they run this way, we'll also ambush in place here. Alright, we're good to go here for both of these armies. We still have other things to do. Our western forces need to go stop Zhurong from taking any more of our land. So we're gonna rush back to Yunnan. They're all the way over here, and that's a problem. But it looks like next turn we'll be able to start taking land back. Meanwhile, we're still driving south as fast as we can. So we're gonna take this T. And these will just be very simple delegate battles. And we can kind of see who owns Longbian, Jiuzhen. Okay, so it's all Lady Zhurong and Yellow Turban. And some friendly faction, because the red stops here. We might not need to go down here in Jiuzhen. We could just loop around maybe. Because Jiuzhen's a very good commander to give away for vassals to trade. The reason being, if you notice this territory, this is all one commandery. So Jiaozhi over here is the only commandery they border. So the value of adjacency corruption reduction is vastly reduced to the point where I don't think we need it. Anyhow, Pangde leveled up. We will be picking up... Yeah, we'll take guerrilla deployment. Alright, and they would just be headed down here next turn. We need to summon the army for here because we're getting attacked. Was not expecting it, but it's happening. So rally the Qiang hunters. And we're gonna go hunting very, very soon. Liu Yao, I don't know his skill tree, but okay. So night battle and fire arrows at the ready. Night battle, fire arrows at the ready. He will never have fire arrows, so we could even consider going the Marauder route with him. Be a little bit pricier, but our economy is humming along, so that should make things easier. Zhuge Liang's also trying to drive deeper south to get the last of the spice markets for us. We might need to march this turn, judging by the fact that we can't reach them next turn. So no healing. Longho is still neutral with us. Oh, Mulu is right here. We might pass the shaman to them, so they can capture Mulu for the elephant. It'll be an execute. I think we've been releasing too many. It's straining our relationship with all our friendly factions. We might need to do something about that. As you can see, some of our vassals are not very happy with us. And if we look at why, so for example, if we hover over Sima here, you can see that the main reason is release of generals of our enemies. 54 points, liberated our enemies. 34 points, honorable treatment of soldiers of our enemies. 27 points. So pretty much over 100 points of value lost because we've been releasing generals and also ransoming troops, which is not great. I have no interest in vassalizing him, so I will guarantee him his autonomy. And I will probably give him maybe a little bit of food. I don't think he needs that much. Oh, actually he does. He mismanaged it. He has food. He has a farmland here. Plus 110. That would do it. I don't want my vassals to hate me. I don't mind this relationship development because eventually we had to go to war with them. I don't really care about this. Yeah, I think the rest of the map looks okay. We traded away, we might as well trade away this too eventually, the iron mine. I will keep the temple. But we'll decide the trade when we can maybe throw it in as part of some sort of other deal. Coron wants a non-aggression pack. Vanlan wants to confederate. We would get Vanlan as a usable character. Pick up a bunch of land. The issue here is we don't own anything around them, so it's just going to be a corruption hit for us. If we picked up some of these where we have all the adjacencies set up, then I wouldn't mind grabbing it. But right now it feels a little bit excessive, especially since we're not done with down here. So we're going to just finish this area first. Alright, they did a great service by taking out Queen Zhurong's main army. Liu Bu paid the price, got smacked by Dalai. 3 hits and he got taken out. I was very shocked. So Liu Bu will lead this army. And their job might be to stop them because I want Zhuge Liang to come back to stay with Meng Huo. So they're gonna be in a foot race over here. They're gonna go on that same exact foot race. I don't think we're recruiting a new army just to stop them. We're fine with just stopping rebellions here. We have an open assignment. Okay, so let's deal with that. Pop over here, start with our most lucrative. We have both commerce boost and even the satisfaction one for the corruption reduction to help boost the income. Both of those are active. This one could use... we could use a commerce boost. There we go. We don't have that much food to spare, but it is winter, so the numbers should bounce back up. I think we should take care of the corruption reduction everywhere first. I mean, we're getting it done, but it could be better. We should probably go tall in Changsha as well. A lot of commerce here, but probably do it a bit later. Stuff like this need to be built. Like this. Ooh, spice upgrade. Well, this needs to be a small city for this to hit rank 3, so we should start upgrading that. We need more building slots so we can build corruption reduction. Even though this is going to be a food commandery, we want the adjacency bonus. Just probably land development, this, and state workshop. Because we don't have money, we'll build whatever we can build. We got hit with something again, the reserves. Are we getting raided? Because someone mentioned that we are getting raided. I just don't see any army raiding us, right? So we're not getting raided. It's a spy action thing. But Yan Yu, I already boosted him all the way to 100, so we should be seeing him calm down a bit. We do have 3 gold bows in our inventory, which could be stolen by spies, so we should watch out for that as well. Let's even out some of the points. It's plus 20 defense. That's pretty insane. We can't do much spying against Yuan Shao. Okay, I'm not that interested in anyone here. We already looked at diplomacy, and plus we only have 6 left in terms of income. I think we're pretty much done. We're just gonna let the game take care of itself. Mainly interested in what happened with Sun Ce. So let's go. Alright, the ambush failed. We have no capture percentage on Sun Ce whatsoever, even with decisive victory. We could withdraw, let them heal up a little, and turn to a more offensive fight, because I feel like we are gonna... Actually no, it doesn't say army wipe, but I think they're gonna get wiped because they have so few men that we'll just kill everyone. Well, the 31% is tempting. Let's get that captured, please. And then please come work for us. And... nope. Wait, Lady Feng's alive? Huh, but no longer our spy. Who likes this and who hates this? Cao Cao hates this. I'm gonna reject it. And Lady, Queen, keep saying Lady. Queen Zhurong's army has made it all the way to Qiang, and we're gonna lose this as well. Like, why can't we do night battle when we're not attacking? We're defending. I don't know why we can activate this. Right, it says you cannot initiate night battle. This is really weird. But they're taking this anyways. Alright. Huangzhou died. Okay. So the army's defeated. He's gonna have to resummon it. We're gonna place this army here. And we're gonna place this army here, because when the war against Yuan Shu's old faction start, we want all of Danyang. So that's what we're gonna do. Cao Xiu. Okay, so younger generation characters are just spawning into the game. That's what I think is happening. But they're not spawning in the faction that they should be. So they're just available to different generals. But we're not interested in any of them. We're good. We're good with our roster right now. If we can pick up a few more legendary characters, we'll be happy to do so. Alright, we'll try to take one more turns of healing. We're trying to go there. Then we'll start marching. Like, this army can start marching now. Even though when we bump into them, it could get awkward. Now, Sima Lang, why don't you help me with this war? Help me with this war too. And then, hold on. Let's talk to most of our vassals real quick. If you're not in the war against the Yellow Turbans, you should. He has Zhao Yun, so if he can summon Zhao Yun onto the field, we can do some annex. Although I think I promised him autonomy in the past. But that promise doesn't mean I can't annex. It just means I'll pick up more treachery. Which hasn't stopped us yet. So, not gonna let it stop us now. Our oldest son. And now we really can't release generals. I mean, with Sun Ce, it might be better if we don't ask them to fight with Sun Ce. That way, when we release, when we capture and hire, they wouldn't complain as much. Okay, we're good. What about Mi Feng though? He's also not very happy with us. Maybe he can help us wipe out Sun Ce. He's close enough.
图形驿站，天必佑
We got a
我。
rebel force here next to the temple. I mean, it's small, but it's gonna grow bigger if I don't put a stop to it, so
柔以克
we're gonna
刚，
have to proxy our
坚
army.
如盾牌，势如利刃。
根壮而后，枝叶繁茂。
全军注意！居安思危，未雨绸缪。我等心怀忠贞，才有此胜。现在来尽情
I
庆
mean,
贺
one way
吧！
we can stop this by actions is we confederate
大
Queen
人
Zhurong.
亲临，士气大振。
参见大
But
人。
he's the one sending the spy. So if we get rid of him, there will be no more spying. Anyway, it's spring again. We're going to pick our reforms. We already got the tier 4 marketplace, which leads to tier 5 silk marketplace. That's what we wanted. I want the tier 5 private workshop as well. But we really need corruption reduction, so this is probably more urgent, to be honest. And we also need tier 4 copper mine to get tier 5 copper. So we gotta get this eventually too. I'll get that next spring. Speaking of spring, we have this. Not doing that, so we're just gonna get new ones. Private workshop, easy. Be at war with King Monghua, easy. Smalang, spy, settlement upgrade, Confucian temple building. Okay, some of these are easier than others. Administrator upgrades, so pick up some more resolve for population growth. Let's start with our westernmost army. They summon themselves back. Oh, this is a tough fight now. Well, this army is pretty battle hardened, to be honest. We can probably soup it up a little with better gear. Like maybe he can take Huang Fusong's bow. 10% extra ammo, burn officer, so it should stack quite nicely. Brownell's providing movement. He has the gold horse, silver weapon, silver horse. Ooh, leadership role item. We don't have many of those. We'll take... that's a waste though. Melee evasion for him. Do we want to capture anyone here? I mean, Queen Zhurong will never join us, but the concubine for the execute and the gold bow. Alright, they get to use it first. Let's fight them. So they're favored here. They outnumber us. It's also a city fight, but no walls. Lots of fire arrow from them. Or just... actually, not lots. One fire arrow from them. Tigers. One poison viper. Another general. We should be fine. Our generals are not healthy, but he can heal because of mending, so it should be okay. Let's start battle. Alrighty. We do have fire arrows, so towers is really not an issue for us. We will probably just attack from one gate, whichever one has the least force outside, because we don't want to burn ourselves while we run up to shoot those fire arrows off. So maybe here, because at least this part's kind of empty. Right, so we'll line up right here. If they come out, it'll be great. If they don't want to come out, it's fine as well. Okay, they don't want to come out. That's pretty clear. So we're gonna send these boys up. We're gonna split them 3-3. I think that's most efficient. I think once you clump units too closely together, they don't listen. And we're also going to turn off fire will, so they should listen only to what I commanded them to do. Well, actually, let's switch targets, since he's more on the left side and he's more on the right side. See, I don't know. They start getting confused really, really quickly. Like, do I have to line them up so that they're like nice and even, so they can fire, you know? Like, we always take way more damage than we should because they don't listen when you hit, like, look, half of them turn around. I don't understand. Well, it's gonna light up pretty quickly. It's a nice spring day, it's dry. I think they're good. Pull them back. Pull them back. Okay. We got what we came for. Once the buildings go down, we'll ride right back to shoot at the tiger slingers. It'd be better if we can kill the slingers before the tigers are released. Alright, we have our heal party. Forgot about that. Alright, now two can join one. And they can all fire at will. And just chill right here. I mean, even then, I think we want to do something like... something like this. Just to keep them spread out nice and even. We also have fire arrows on these. We also have poison shot. They have the most ammo, so we're going to get them started first. Yeah, they had the most. These are 52. This one shot plenty of volleys already at the tower and stuff. It's slightly higher because of the bow. The bow gives 10% more. Whereas the burn is for every single retinue, and I think they have relatively the same amount of cunning. Let me try to kill those. Nobody runs. Because I believe if the trainer dies before the tiger is released, the tiger also is considered dead. So we kind of want to pick them off first. Okay. Then just spear units. Alright, we burned them. I heard you guys like fire. Okay. We're almost out. Group 1's done. Can we get a duel? Not visible, so he's in the back. We'll just empty our volleys. The poison, not as good, but maybe we'll use it as we charge in, because it does give a lot of charge speed debuff, speed, melee evasion debuff. But we'll save maybe like 10 ammo on these guys, and then we'll start charging in, but we'll use up all the fire ammo first on whoever decides to block the door. Or actually, why don't we kill off some range? Because these we charge and kill pretty easily. Kill off some spear units. Probably spear more than range.
可怜之语必出自可怜之
Javelin
口。
throwers are technically
敌
Poem,
军仓皇逃
or
窜，
sort of. Like they have
以前
some of the
落
same
后
bonuses. Just burn them a little bit more. Ooh, another spear unit here. Javelin spear guard's actually very strong.
你想试试？那就来吧。
如也就这点能耐，再努力点吧。
Let's try to burn the barricade while we're here. If we hit the unit and light up, the barricade will light up too. They're gonna stand here and get toasted?
无法继续射击了。
快点！骑兵准备，加快速度，抓紧！法军听令，赶快！鼓起勇气，速速前进！准备好冲锋了吗？快！
I'll try to take out some of the slingers. There's a shield unit, like a spear unit behind, but we can't see it, so I can't really shoot at it either.
哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
Oh, there we go, there's one. There's another one. There's a javelin spear guard too. There's at least another one. Oh, hidden vipers, not so hidden right now. Time to hit them. Oh, why are we so so close?
备开战，抓紧！
Bring the regular archers up.
矢时已尽，无法继续射击了。做好准备，速速前进。
顽强不屈，准备就绪，快跑！
起兵就绪，加快步伐，速速前进。
Oh, we have a target.
就绪，射！
准备好了，
时机已至，给我射击！
鼓起勇气。
Once we bring this down, we'll charge. I'll end that. And the one that bounced back.
备好冲锋了吗？起发！
And I'll switch one volley. And then switch back.
发射！
That's regular. It's white. There we go. Some green.
注意，
Charge.
挺住！速速前进！
注意，
We have a roar. We'll join them.
做好准备。杀呀！
瞄准！
准备好了，尽情厮杀，时机已至，扑灭敌军。 而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Any spear coming our way? Nope.
准备就绪，骑兵听命，进攻！满方大满，骑兵听命，注意，快点！惩治敌军，做好准备。
Come on, keep charging. Clear the gates.
顽强不屈，进攻！骑兵注意，
Spear unit.
万箭齐发，听命，时机已至。
Everyone,
前无后土，
stay firm.
开战！哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃，鼓起勇气，准备就绪，万箭齐发，做好准备。
Keep charging.
准备
You
开战
two stay on him.
甲不留，剑甲不留，时机已至，顽强不屈，放，射翻敌军，听命，杀，听命，杀，马军准备，不要留情。哈，敌军士兵正在溃逃，准备开战，尽情厮杀，杀！
Alright, we'll charge this way.
准备就绪，杀光敌军！剑甲不留，不要留情，不要留情，挺住！
We'll set up camp over here. Not crowd everyone.
起手就绪！
They're having it rough over here.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈！
John L can solo this. The rest of the ones need to loop behind and help them out so they're not stuck there.
开战！跑起来！
We'll shoot them from behind.
准备就绪，听命！骑兵注意！注意！不要留情！
Route. There we go.
胜利就在眼前！
I think he's done here. Oh, he can actually stay on that unit.
马军准备，冲啊！做好准备，鼓起勇气，准备好了，顽强不屈，进攻！骑兵上马！
Help. Help. Here comes help.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫，时机已至，
Alright, we won.
加快脚步，加速前进。
No victory? Are we missing a unit? Who's in the city center? We'll go roar them. Or maybe he didn't route completely? Okay, that's it. We wipe her out once again. Hopefully we can capture her. Alrighty.
万民之声不可小觑。
Not the item we wanted. Not the item we wanted. Not the captures we wanted. But we'll execute everyone.
不
This
能再
doesn't
耗
even
费
break
物
our
资
rule
看压他
because
们
both
了。
of these are not unique.
这些贼兵人人得而诛之，只有稳固发展，人们才会交口称赞，折而不摧。
Okay, corruption reduction. They didn't change any of our buildings, which is great. And we'll just be taking these back. We'll follow their footstep from behind while we're trying to cut them off from this side. We'll go down, need to wipe out
明智的决定，
King Mulu.
稍
Alright,
事休息。
this is a spice market. We don't have fire arrows, so that's also going to be terrible. If I can ambush him, that might be way better.
兵准备，
Hopefully he comes out. We need to continue to go down this way.
心怀怒火，奋勇杀敌。
They're sending armies out again, which is really, really annoying. If I raise a force here, just some decent general. Ma Wen is Burn
心境
Officer.
澄澈，天下庶几可定。
She's level 6. Oh, we'll send our... Yeah, we'll send level 6 out.
一统天下，
They all have retinues that comes with them. I'm not going to touch them.
今日始归。
And we're just going to use the generals to help us defend. Oh, he doesn't even have retinues. Hold on. Like, he has retinues. I should really put this on someone. I mean, right now our Prime Minister is Lady Mi, so she can use this for public order to curb some of the rebellions we're seeing everywhere. We're not done with our armies. They need one more turn of replenishment before we can counterattack. They summon back Li Jue. Okay. Should be very... I mean, we can just do this now. We don't need to wait. This is very weak. It's a level 2 Jade Mine. We never upgraded it. So this is just a delegate.
承天所助，我军
We
必
caught
胜。
Zhu Jun. He was willing to be a spy anyways. He's 68. He's very, very old. But we'll employ him. He does have some items. I don't want to execute him. Would-be assassin. He picked up a... No, he didn't pick up a bad trait. I mean, I guess drunk is technically his bad trait, so it's already there, so he's never going to pick up another bad trait. So that's... You win some, you lose some. Maybe I should have executed Zhu Jun. It would have made our allies happy, but we get more items this way. I have no intention of using him. He's just gonna retire here. And someone mentioned that I never gave Ma Dai his spear, so he's gonna get the spear next turn from Zhu Jun, and then they can have the Lord of Fire set, which will give us additional 20% extra melee armor piercing damage for the whole army. So that will happen. I don't want to wipe them out, to be honest.
心有所
So
欲
we're not. They raised
全
it.
导
It was
致
rank 2, now it's only rank 1. It's fine. They can heal up here. Alright, before we do buildings, I'm going to look at spies. So he's still waiting for a ton of points. I don't know what we can do with him. It's plus 20. It's like 45, 15 for every action. And since he's an emperor, he has 7 people at court boosting satisfaction. He's a commander. No one's unhappy. There's literally nothing we can do here. Maybe empower trade? Like plus 10, plus 20, right? For a second there, I saw Diao and I thought Chan, but then I looked at the guy's face and then it's Liu Biao's old faction. Wang Zu's faction, I'm actually super curious who they have. I'm gonna probably recruit this and also take Liu Biao's spy too. Oh, so they have nobody. Oh, this is such a weak faction. 4 generals? And the ruler is the one not on the battlefield. Okay. So eventually, will I be able to cause a military revolt? I think I can. I just gotta save points. Plus 1. So that's fairly easy. And then we'll also grab him. Wang Zhong is still alive. Wait, Huang Zhong's on the field, which means if we confederate, we get to keep him. But he must be like 70 something. I mean, I can double check. I think we seen him on the map before, so we should be able to see him here. Huang Zhong. But we don't know him. We can't see his oh, we can see his age. 81. Wow. Yeah, 81. So he should have started ticking death chance starting at 70, which means he has survived 11 years. Pretty astounding. Alright. Now we'll spend the rest of the money on economy. We got this. We are using alternate method to keep corruption low, so we're going full-blown income here. Finally hit 1 million population. All those farming of rebels early on with the crew trait really set us back. We only have 13 food in spring, which means I can't really upgrade settlements that freely anymore. Alright, this needs to get to tier 5. This needs corruption reduction. Yeah, not sure about these. This is the crucial building. Probably, yeah, the build's really weird. Probably just gonna ignore this existence and go for private workshop here. Synergize better with everything else here. Maybe don't build that yet in case we need to spend the money on a corruption reduction building down below. Or we want that, but we need a reform for that. This needs to go to a small city. Can we still afford it? Yeah, we can still afford it. But not the tea parlor, which is the one we want. So, might as well upgrade that. Okay, we spent everything. Let's look at diplomacy. We should be technically stronger than before, based on the fact that we summoned a new army. 1.8 instead of 1.5, 13.0. It's inching towards 10 points, which is what we kind of want. We want single digit to force the, like this. We can confederate them now and pick up Hongzhong, pick up so much land. Our corruption is going to go off the charts. And then we're going to be neighboring Cao Cao. The thing is, we can do this anytime. And we don't want to do this early because of the ultimatum will impact our treachery, which we haven't gotten low since a long time. But I'm pretty sure we can force this one, like pretty much anytime we want, and then we'll be grabbing him. Like all this would be ours. Bongzu we can probably swallow up in a war. He has 4 generals, and one of them is our spy, so that shouldn't be hard at all. Let's just focus on the Nanman effort. We just gotta finish that, and then we'll be good. So let us just continue. Qiang really wants a non-aggression pact. Can we deal in money? No. Can we deal in cash? No. The treachery is a big hit against him, I think. That's why all the values are really bad. Yeah, 4.2 is from that, or else it'd be 1.2, and then we can deal. It's getting closer. We just need to strengthen our military a bit more. Like our units are free. I mean, high upkeep, but like not even high upkeep. It's close to free. We should just pump out a few armies, and then we can force confederate pretty much everyone on the field. So let's reject for now. Alright, Mulu is attacking Jiaozhi. He went south. Oh, I was gonna hope to ambush him. This is the scattered army. This is 2 groups grouping together. Oh well, I mean, we'll lose it. Now we know where to hit them. We have army near them, so it's fine. Oh, they broke up. Okay. Oh, he became a tutor. But Liu Biao has so many core positions, so it doesn't really count for much. They're moving back. They're on march. They're dead. They're dead. We go here. And we hit them like this. Finally, put a stop to this counterattack. Give us the weapon. Executing. Oh, he's not dropping the weapon. We'll let him live then. But we'll kill this
忘了
one.
这群废物
We'll，kill this one.
全杀掉。
Drop the
叫他
weapon.
回来，要这些
He's still on the field.
也没用。
He's not faction leader.
根壮而后，枝叶繁茂。
快点，
Not in reinforcement range. But
悉听尊便。
they can. 6 generals versus what's
让谁
left?
进军
Like, I don't see why we can't beat this with 6 generals.
开战，不留活口。
Oh, we can't reach them.
莫要急躁，
Oh well. Next turn. They're not in fighting shape. And we're gonna pluck all their land from behind them. I'm guessing Lady Zhurong's gonna summon herself again
奋
here.
力一战。
That's my prediction. But when we get there, we'll see.
我等信念如一，这便是上天的恩赐。
So they will take care of this, they will take care of this, and the Nanman threat would just be isolated to King Menghuo. We thought we can catch them here, but they went down south, which is okay.
深思熟虑，
We'll recover the final spice market,
进攻！
and then we can take a look at our spice and silk trade. Now, spice are not all level 5 yet, because we just got them. We still need to do a little bit of upgrade. But once we get them to 5, ooh, this is now a regional city. Our final building, it's probably gonna be administrative office. All income just makes a lot of sense here because of the existence of the spice and decent amount of commerce. We could offer a forge, it'd be a cheaper alternative, 20% industry. But we don't really need to go cheap here. And then another choice is increase base income by building another land development, which is never a bad choice. And we get a little bit of food, we get a little bit of population growth, and another source of base income to take advantage of the high population here, which will get increased to all income sources. But at the end of the day, I think this is the better choice. Like, we can go this route if we want to, 500 peasantry, but it's probably not the best idea. I think we want to go something like this. 20% to all sources, minus 20 local corruption. That's probably fine. If you want to sacrifice some of the local corruption, we can go for this. Reform is going to be an issue, but in the long run, once we pick up this one, we'll get an extra administrator. So it's not like a bad reform. There's just too many things we want. We want this, we want all of these, we want that one, we want that one, we want these two, we also want this one, so a lot of things to get. Anyhow, we'll get there one day. We'll boost the spice market, and if we take a look at our income from spice, it's falling behind silk right now, but it should be relatively the same once we get it upgraded. They're like mere buildings. So we're looking at almost 10,000 of our income coming from just silk and spice, which is pretty amazing. Industry is still first just because of high base value, and then commerce is a close second. Peasantry is really non-existent for us. Anyhow, now that's taken care of. We'll just be chasing them down. We also have Ma Teng over here. He's gonna go down here. This is gonna take a siege because this is not Nanman land, so there is a wall.
消灭敌军，拿起武器。
But it will be quick. We'll just delegate that away. Now, because he's here, I don't think they need to turn this way. Or... are we gonna capture that? I mean, even if we're gonna capture that, I think Ma Teng can do both. He needs to put a stop to them coming this way. We need to go where the armies are, or else it's a never-ending whack-a-mole. Alright, they're done fighting. What's next? Are they at war with... they are. So, do we want Gongsun Zan to take the pass and wipe out their faction, or do we want to take the pass? Is he sieging already? Okay, he's already sieging, so we'll let him take it. We have Yuan Shao and Gongsun Zan at our doors. Cao Cao's pretty close too. We'll defend the capital. All is good. Over here, We're just chilling in striking distance of a very lucrative commandery. And once we get that war started, we'll be taking it for ourselves. And then counter pushing the rest of the south. I don't think we'll be actually going for Huainan. What we want to do is actually take control of everything here, wipe out their armies, then force an abdicate to get all this for free. That's probably the best route. Alright, all the armies have moved. I guess we take an extra building slot, but we're only at 5 food. That's the problem. We don't have excess food, so we don't want to really upgrade any more settlements until we can upgrade some food buildings, which we've been neglecting. We have a lot of income commanderies, but we don't have a lot of food commanderies. I mean, here's 1, here's 2, but they don't have a lot of reform to support them, so we only have lower tier buildings. I mean, I could build this just to pump out more population quickly and then convert it over once we get the reform for the industry income, because right now it's not doing much for us. And we might as well just keep pushing population, which is going to cause issues here in the long run. We're going to need an army here. Qiang situation's almost under control, right? 5 from reform. Yeah, it's almost under control. This should be our food bank if we can get it going. We just need to get this going here. There's so much food here. Wait, Huangzu. Can we offer him some land? We don't really border him. I mean, I have useful land bordering him. Yeah, we can't do much here. So, do we want to inflate our military strength all of a sudden to get some confederates going? It's a possibility. Especially him. Right, if I can get it without ultimatum, it'd be even better. Because you can see it's finally starting to go down. It went from 10 to 9. It was 10 for a long time. So it's finally starting ticking down. Spy action is also going down. Annexation is also going down. So we're probably going to lose 3 points a turn. Which might help us. Yeah, let's be patient. We're not in a rush. Alright. Let's continue after we check this. If he was younger, we would snap at this confederate, or yeah, because then we get him, but he's so old that I'm just not motivated here. Yeah, there's nothing that we need to do here. Everyone's way too happy here. He needs to die of old age for us to have even an opening here. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so they chased our army out. We will retreat. I think this works. So I moved this army to go help, assuming they're a real army, but they're not. They were just a settlement defense. But this still works as settlement defense because they chasing them, so that's good. Yeah, I thought we had a spare army, but it turns out that was just a spare group that we summoned. So Goddess of Fire, I think she used it on her summer, which means it's quite strong. Silver, Ma Dai. Almost forgot again. Lord of Fire, there we go. We might even have a good horse for you. Nope, negative. I think they did their job. They lured both groups over here. Zhuge has an opening. You can't get there. No reach. This is a lie. I doubt we can move this far. Yep, it's a lie. We'll chill here. We have an open assignment. Once we capture this, food is gonna tank so hard. Level 7 settlement. mean,
杀呀！
not like we don't take. Oh, Pyrrhic victory.
摆设宴席，
Not that
欢呼
bad.
庆祝吧！这样我们就摆脱这些累赘了，还是有些用处的。
Negative 11 food. Okay.
唯有扫清六合，
Don't worry.
天下才能平
We'll
定。
downgrade. So they have the Grand Tea House. Beautiful. They have the level 5, which will convert, which is good. This is level 4, and we're missing a reform to get level 5. We need to rush a level 5 state workshop. With corruption reduction. $3,000. That's all our income. We'll demolish. We have to wait at least one turn anyways before we can downgrade. So this is fine. We'll just
杀呀！
summon them back or maybe have them march towards this.
众将起于堂前，谈笑欢饮。
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
发动农民，力求上进，功名震天。
They can't reach that, but they
壮
can.
而后，枝叶繁茂。
So
"奋力一战，定筹壮志，
we take their land first.
为了天下苍生，
Then we can turn him on march, get him into
下之于
reinforcement
地
range.，
上参于天。
That gives a little bit of food back.
为了天下苍生，
Okay, now we're at net 0.
万物失节，向前进军，杀他们个片甲不留。
That should do it. That should wipe out Shamoke's force here as well.
又赢了一次，
We caught all 3.
不
Execute.
杀干净，必留后患。
Employ. Welcome,
职责所
Shamoke.
在，让他们闭嘴，
Always knew you were a friend of the Han people.
放了他们，让他们牢记我的大
Alright,
恩大
so
德。
that's probably a good finishing point for our episode as we have managed to capture Shamoke and acquire his gold weapon. We still have a little bit of cleanup to do in the south. We got more than just his gold weapon. So much stuff. Does he even... He has a tiger unit? Can we keep it? It's a Qiang only campaign. We'll probably get rid of it, but... yeah. This is a nice stopping point. We have most of the Nanman forces cornered. There's a small problem with Mulu right here, because he still has a full stack. Zhuge Liang, it's kind of far. I might have to move him into the territory a little bit. 2 small forces. Queen Zhurong has 2 pieces of land left as well. Ma Teng can finish this next turn. Zhuge Liang probably needs 2 more turns, maybe 3 to wipe out Mulu. And then they need about 2 to get to this. But at that point, we're done with the Nanman factions, right? We'll probably clean out this peninsula, or not even peninsula, this coastal region here. And then we'll probably turn on Shixie. And then turn on Qi E, and then confederate Wang Lang, turn on Hua Xin's old faction, and then full-blown war with Yuan Shu, and then just, you know, jump from one kingdom to the next until we win this campaign. Our relationship is not as hot as before, mainly because we've been kind of nice to some of the Nanman factions, but we're trying to get back to the execution way, and things should stabilize. They're not mad enough to go to war with us, but if they will, we'll be more than happy to summon a few armies in the north to take care of that. So this is where things stand. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and see you all next time. Bye!